Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss a new interview with Radio Silence, the directors of Scream 6. Now the Scream 6 production notes put a heavy emphasis on the filmmaker's goal of adding some action to the franchise and upping the intensity of the set pieces in the process. Alyssa Barrera has even said that we were terrified shooting this because it's more violent and feels more intense than last time. The writers definitely took it to another level. But what exactly does taking it to another level mean? What specific past kills and attack scenes were Bettinelli open and Gillett trying to top? Well, this interview asked them just that. Let's go! So Collider published this article, and when asked the question about what they wanted to specifically top, it turns out there were two scenes they had in mind. Here's what they had to say. Matt Bettinelli Open jumped in to pinpoint one of Scream 2's most unforgettable moments. Quote, I feel like the Gail Dewey sound booth, pizza, that whole shebang, it's a pretty extensive set piece that begins with Gail, Courtney Cox, and Dewey, David Arquette, encountering Ghostface in a Windsor College lecture hall. Ghostface chases Gail through the halls until she locks herself in a room. She soon discovers the window in the room is soundproof because Dewey and Ghostface are on the other side in a recording studio. It's a complex set piece that makes most of its location and unique blend of action, tension, horror, and heartbreak. And he is so right. Like, how can we forget the infamous sound booth recording studio sequence in Scream 2? It is one of what I think is one of the best suspenseful horror sequences of any horror film. It is really good. It still holds up today. And it's definitely one of the highlights of Scream 2. No question about it. So I think that's awesome that they are also eyeing that particular scene as one they want to try to reproduce to some level and perhaps even attempt to top the tension and suspense that we all feel when we watch that scene. Now, it turns out this was not the only scene from Scream 2, though, that they wanted to top. Now, Tyler Gillett chimes in, and he says the police car climbing over Ghostface, the stacking of obstacles, one on top of another, was, I think, the thing that we've always thought defined the sequences in the Scream franchise. And New York was just a perfect, there's so many ingredients to play with there. Yeah, it was just a perfect, there's so many ingredients. It's true. There are so many ingredients to play with in New York. I mean, and again, the police climbing scene is another one. It is within the same film, but it just adds on to that tension. One of the highlights of Scream 2 and the franchise also. You know how we see Nev or Sydney climbing over Ghostface and she gets out. And then, of course, it's her friend Haley's turn. And you're almost sure, right? You're almost just positive that Haley's going to get caught and killed in the police car because Sydney made it out. But no, she makes it out too. They both climb out of the car. And of course, unfortunately, though, we know what happens to Haley outside of the car. But we won't talk about that. We'll save that. But you guys know the tension of that scene was crazy. And there's another interview where Matt and Tyler also talk about how they're going to, They're really trying to find the set pieces like he's talking about here, where they can use them to make the scenes more tense, more high intensity to get through in those particular moments. And I just will add to them. So they're going into Scream 6 with these two scenes in mind as trying to top them in Scream 6 in some way. So that's exciting to hear. Yeah, that's very exciting to hear. I can't wait to see what they do. I think one of those scenes from the trailer is the ladder scene. I really do. I think that ladder scene, they're going to milk that thing out, take their time with it, and really try to make it very, very suspenseful. That's my guess on that one. We'll see how it plays out, but pretty sure that's one of the scenes they're talking about here was with that ladder as they're trying to climb across it, because it looks really intense and really suspenseful. And we'll see who makes it. We're almost there. It's almost showtime for Scream 6. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to keep this video short today. Just wanted to share this with you guys in case you have not seen the article. That article is out there on Collider. Came out earlier today, so it's a brand new, just like 3 or 4 hours ago. So those are the things that they're talking about that they wanted to try to surpass in Scream 6. So keep your eyes open. Again, we don't know. I haven't seen the movie. And even if I did, I wouldn't say the scenes, but I haven't seen it. So we'll have to see what these scenes are, see if we can identify it. What other scene might it be? I think the ladder's one of them. Is there another scene that we can identify as one that they're trying to maybe specifically top and outdo with the set pieces and the set design? So that's going to be fun to watch for. Keep your eyes peeled, and then come back here and we'll comment on it after you see the movie. I'll be doing a lot of videos to talk about the scenes and talk about the film in general. So stay tuned on that. But all right, guys, I want to know what you think about this article, though. Again, give me your thoughts, ideas. Give me your last minute theories for Scream 6. Leave those, excuse me, in the comments section below right now. Start leaving your comments. Let me know what you're thinking about the film, final predictions. Again, no spoilers in the chat or you will be removed. All right, just theories, just ideas. But that's going to be it for this update, guys. But I'll be back soon with more Scream 6 content and other horror movie content as well. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.